Well, as road crews play catch up with potholes, repair crews are playing catch up with damage from ice dams.
As Jonah Kaplan reports, the ice dams formed months ago, but now they're really starting to make their marks.
I'll be honest, I saw an ice dam above the front porch months ago, and I saw a lot of big icicles hanging. I knew those were dangerous. I didn't have a roof rake, but I did have my daughter's kickball. So, chucked it up many times, knocked down the icicles. Mission complete, right? Well, it's pretty creative. I wish, though, this was the end of the story. There are a lot of fun things about winter in Minnesota. This is not one of them. Kaiser Construction Company sending us these pictures of just some of the ice dams wreaking havoc on our homes and wallets.
When the snow melts, it melts from the bottom and it gets down to your cold overhang, and then when it hits the cold overhang, it freezes and builds up, builds up, builds up, builds up. It gets behind the shingles and figures a way into your house.
Which is exactly what happened at my house. A small wet spot in the kitchen ceiling, some new stains on the carpet in the kids' room. Here's where I give a shout out and credit to my friend Dan Goldfarb, because I called him up. I thought maybe this was a plumbing issue, but as I told him as well, it's weird, there are no pipes. So he said, go outside, is there an ice dam? I said yes, and that makes a lot of sense, because he's a lifelong Minnesotan and I'm not. So step one, get rid of the dam to mitigate any further damage. Kaiser's crew showing up the next day.
It's basically a low pressure washer with a boiler on it. So we're hitting it with the steam.
The good news, no more noticeable damage, but you don't know what you can't see. The crew is coming back soon to check for moisture behind the wall and for mold, an M word Brandon Dorholt tries to avoid.
Because nobody likes to hear the M word. The earlier the better that you can catch it.
Now, construction and restoration crews say ice dams can still form this spring, especially if we keep up with the freeze and thaw trend we've been seeing. So it's important to shovel the edge of your roof in addition to your driveway and sidewalk.
All right, up next, Jack Wallace brings us Minnesota high school basketball updates. Stick with us.